the historian. This is what Birdcage, right? We're gonna go Birdcage because you said you was coming on the show,
Yes,
and
sir.
we do rank them. Now it's levels to this shit. Okay, we're gonna give you 2, rank them. We're gonna give you 3, then you rank them, 4, and rank them until we get to 5. All right.
Bet.
This is based on what they done for the Atlanta Falcons. Okay. Derek, mute your fucking self. Derek, mute yourself. Wait for your shit. All right. Matt Ryan. Stop calling me, god damn it. Matt Ryan, Michael Vick.
Ooh. Are we going impact or are we going what they did in their careers?
So what they done for the Falcons.
So impact.
Okay.
So Matt Ryan 1, Vic 2.
So
Derek,
here's the thing. That's what I was getting ready to say. Matt Ryan 1, Michael Vick number 2. I'm a diehard Falcon fan, and I grew up during the Mike Vick era. That's my guy. But if you talk about performance on the field and being able to consistently win, Matt had 8 consecutive winning seasons. That had never been done in Falcons history, just like him winning an MVP. He took the Falcons to a Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl loss was not on him. If you want to talk about it, it was on our defense for letting the Patriots get back in it. And lastly, I gotta say it, it's on Dan Quinn. The man is in the NFC Championship game on Sunday. So I'm with it.
I got a Matt Ryan question after this.
All right, so we're gonna go next one. Now rank them.
Matt Ryan, Michael Vick, Tony G. He didn't play that long, and I love Tony G.
All right,
same.
Now rank them.
Matt Ryan, still going with Vick at number 2. Julio's gonna get that 3 spot, and then Tony G at 4.
Okay.
All right, now rank them.
It's easy. Matt Ryan is 1, Vick is 2, Julio is 3, Prime is 4, Tony G is 5. Prime did, and the reason I'm saying this, I know everybody want to sit there and look at it. It is what it is. Prime didn't play for us that long. Let's get that straight. Prime did not play for us that long. He was the guy who brought attention to the city. One of the greatest players and one of the greatest athletes we ever had in Atlanta. But when you look at his body of work with the Falcons or whatnot, he was an impact guy like Vick was, but he wasn't there as long. That's the only thing. If Prime probably would have been in Atlanta for 5 or more years, I would rank him higher. But I can't rank him higher over the guys that had a little bit more success than he did. Just being honest. His big time success came once he left us, which hurt. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It hurt to watch him play for the 49ers and then the Cowboys and win rings. That hurt. So a lot of Falcon fans, if y'all don't like what I'm saying, y'all go to hell. Because you fly by night fans if you say that. I've been a fan since 91. So that's just me.
All right, last one. Now you rank them.
Woo, my man. So I gotta have Matt at 1. I still gotta have Vick at number 2. I gotta have Vick at 2 because of the production. Roddy White was inconsistent in his first few years in Atlanta, if y'all remember. He didn't start getting it together till around his 4th year. Roddy, I'm gonna give him that number 3 spot. I'll give him that. Then put Julio below him, then Tony G. I'm sorry, then Prime, and then Tony G. That's where I'm going with it.
You put Roddy before Julio. Julio was by far in his prime a top 2 player.
But here's
never seen a receiver like that. They call this dude the freak for a reason. He an alien. But his problem was he didn't get enough touchdowns. Roddy, I get it. He's
But
here's the thing. Julio spent more time in.
He has more touchdowns than Julio Jones.
Julio got more yards than he does, but touchdowns, Roddy White has that.
I don't think Roddy will go to Hall of Fame. Julio's making the Hall of Fame.
Well, we know Julio's gonna make it, and Roddy finally got mentioned for the Hall of Fame. He's got Hall of Fame numbers. Now, I'm gonna give you this. Julio spent more time at a Piedmont hospital than he did on the field. You can look at that in his career because he stayed hurt a lot in Atlanta. He missed a lot of games. Right. Now, if he didn't stay hurt, I believe he would have shattered every record in Atlanta. Every record. Yeah. But Roddy came in, he worked, and Roddy got blackballed the year before the Super Bowl, if anybody ain't told you that. Him and Shanahan did not get along, and they were going. And Shanahan was trying to trade him off to Tampa. Now, could you imagine instead of Mohamed Sanu, who I love dearly, didn't drop any passes? Could you imagine Roddy on that Super Bowl team instead of Mohamed Sanu at that time?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You forgot one player though.
What year was that?
So Roddy got sat pretty much blackballed 2015. But I'll give you this, and I'm not gonna take too much more, but I'm gonna give you this for another Falcon that you got to start putting in the chat that doesn't get talked about. Terrence Mathis, one of the best Falcons of all.
Oh, Terrence Mathis.
Yeah,
you left out. If you're gonna rank Falcons, you can't leave out Terrence Mathis, and you can't leave out Chuck Smith.
Damn well, Dennis ain't short. 45 minutes late to work. Oh my God.
So that's just me. I like the list that you had, but we got to start showing more love to the OG Terrence Mathis because dude was cold.
Yeah.
Dude was cold.
Yeah.
What about Jamal, my man?
I'll take Jamal Anderson. Yeah.
Jamal had a short time with us.
He did.
And I think if he wouldn't have had that knee injury against the Cowboys, I think Jamal would have probably been the best running back that we had in Falcons history next to William Andrews.
Okay.
All right, Dark, you want to rank them?
Oh yeah, this is pretty simple. Matt Ryan, he's the greatest quarterback in Falcons history. Vick, he could have been. Vick was supposed to be what Lamar is now. But Vick's only the critique I have for Vick is his passing yardage is terrible. I don't think he had a 3,000-yard season with y'all, if I'm not mistaken. But he's probably the greatest athlete at quarterback next to Lamar.
I thought you were talking about me. I was saying, the fuck.
Number 3 would be Julio. Number 4 would be Rowdy. Number 5 would be Deion. I don't know. That Deion, I can't. He was your athlete. He could kick return, punt return. He was a pretty decent corner. Yeah, that's not sitting well with me. I can't put him that low. I'm gonna put Deion.
Also used him at receiver too. That's the other thing.
I'm gonna put Deion. I'm sorry. I know you spent a little bit of time with y'all, but there's no Atlanta Falcons without Deion. I'm gonna put Deion over Roddy. I wasn't a big Roddy fan, and then Tony G at the end. Tony G with y'all, he turned his career around. He turned his career. He's a top 5. He could be a top 5 tight end if he wanted to be.
Yeah.